Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. On the other side is counterpart, the Jets head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. With Greg Olsen, we're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had an end. He does. First down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nothing worse than a 3-and-out if you're on offense to start the game. It's just a bad way to start for any offense. So nice job at not allowing that to happen. Got some good blocking at the point of attack. And now they're going to see if they can get into some more of these opening script plays as this drive continues.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rock 'em switch.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Got his man, that's Graham. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Now a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
Left side, it's Hunt. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Jets come up with the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Moore going in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. send a man in motion right. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be... out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come